There you go. And we are live.
Yay!
Yay! All right. So, welcome to another wonderful, fantastical, mythical, oftentimes spiritual episode of the Gangsta Like Web Show. This is episode number 9 in our series of 7. Tonight's episode, yes, I said that correctly. Tonight's episode, it's called Rainbows and Chocolate because the Gangsta Like Clan just released a mixtape this past weekend called Rainbows and Chocolate. Yay! First, let me introduce our panel of experts. One being myself, the coolest nigga in the world, JP Fury, and my co-host Juan.
Yo!
Okay. And Boog P, our special guest.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back. I was sending a text message.
Go. So, this is a clove cigarette, by the way. Clove, lovely clove. And yes, that is a purple flame, you see. We smoke the good stuff.
Your video is out. I can't see you. I can see Juan. I can't see you.
Juan, can you see me? Because I can see me. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, all right. Maybe it'll come back.
Yeah, maybe it's just like lagging on your phone or something.
No, it's just like a gray background with a creepy smiley face. Whatever.
Huh, I don't know. It looks like me, so.
Is the link up on Facebook?
No, the link is not up on Facebook, but I can put it.
Yeah, put it. I'll spread it.
Which is something I should have actually did like like 10 minutes ago.
I'll spread it.
Hold up, wait. Copy. Oh, wait, let me do it the classic way. And that's for shit show. All right, guys. So basically, tonight's episode is we're not going to sit here and like review the Rainbows and Chocolate, but what we are going to do is kind of a way to cross promote across the entire TV. What we're going to do is we're going to go track by track, and I'm just going to explain like a quick little short story of the concept and where it came from and things like that. And then we're going to talk about the overall theme of the song, and those are going to be our topics for today. There is an overall theme of Rainbows and Chocolate, and it's basically I'll get into that in 1 second right after I post this link. Here we go. We are live. There you go.
And we're live.
Yeah. Even double jumping. Tune. Oh, I was gonna say tub in. Tune in. There you go. We are live. Tune in. Okay. Link has been posted. All right. All right. So I'm gonna jump back to the little video. Get back here. All right. So yeah, basically we're gonna basically talk about just the different themes of each song, where they came from, how we came up with the concept, the whole concept of Rainbows and Chocolate. If you watch Barcode episode 2, live from the heavens, featuring live from the heavens featuring myself and Mr. Bandanas. You good up there, bro? You good? All right. Yeah. Yeah, so live from the heavens, featuring myself and Mr. Bandanas. Oh, of course, as always, I forgot to mention today's episode is sponsored by good old friends at Crazy Stallion. Beer for broke niggas.
And 7-Eleven's infamous Big Gulp.
Let's just fix the old hatteroo there. There you go. Make sure they understand that I have no equal. All right. Let me take this with a little. Bam. Boom. All right, church. All right. So, Rainbows and Chocolate. Basically, when we first came up with the concept of it, it was supposed to be one man either one man or a group of friends weekend through a drug trip. It slowly evolved into more of a commentary on just the state of how hip hop is looked at today, um, and how basically that the rappers are the real rock stars, and they're doing all the crazy rock star stupid shit that the actual rock stars used to do back in the day, and it's all fueled by drugs, sex, betrayal, and things like that. Um, we There's one song on the album that is supposed to tie all that in together, and I want to give a shout out to my man Lee from Onboard Balloon for Give Him a Fight. He fucking man, you know how like how in the South motherfucker put his foot in them collard greens. My nigga put his foot in that beat. Like he did business with that spoken word piece, and it really tied everything together. And that was actually the song that made me change what the whole concept of Rainbows and Chocolate was going to be about. Once I heard what he did over that beat, I was like, okay, well, you just basically told me this is what I have to fucking do now. So yeah, I've been holding on to that song for months, just waiting to release Rainbows and Chocolate, and finally we fucking released it. So yeah, let's just start off with the first track. The first song off the mixtape is "90s Back," and that's me and Zashi getting in there and waxing poetic and being nostalgic about growing up in the 90s, being kids of the 90s. I was born in 1983. I don't give a fuck if you know how old I am. You can suck my dick. I'm still sexy. I was born in 1983, and I think Brizzle was born in like 87, 88, something like that. So we were both very aware of the 90s and what was going on in the 90s, and we had some really dope bars we delivered on that fucking song, just about, shit in the 90s, with me in particular. um the whole fucking the pogs. I bet nobody fucking any like the people who listen to the Gangsta like Claire, that age group of what our age demo of the people that like us, they probably have no fucking clue what the fuck Marvel Masterworks and Pogs are, and why are people trading holograms for Pogs. Well, like, wait, they had holograms in the 90s? Like, yeah, dude.
I'm not that. I wasn't born that early into the '80s, but I do remember Pogs back then.
Yeah, but
I probably
like,
I probably had them like maybe like once they were dying out already. So they started doing like bullshit Pog, like Power Ranger Pogs and shit like that already.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
well, no, yeah, man. Pogs were around in like the mid '90s and shit. I don't think they were super early '90s. Like Crossfire was super early '90s. Like
Crossfire was late 80s.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, man. You have no idea how many times I've done the fucking Crossfire to have, to have a room of niggas not get it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand that.
Dude, like, it's like because you know what it is? It's because the kids these days, it's because the kids these days, like, they got like Candy Crush now. They got they got like fucking they got all types of crazy shit like Bejeweled and all that. I mean, even though Bejeweled was a thing back when we were kids,
Right.
and it just made a comeback.
Let me tell you something right now, and I might be dating myself right now, and I don't care. I'm 46 years old. I don't care. Check this out. Back in my day, when you bought a video game, you bought the video game. You didn't buy a piece of the video game.
Yep.
75% of the video game and be like, oh, you want to play this other half, or you want to see what happens to these other characters? Word, that's like $30 more. Like, nah, nigga, yo.
Yeah, straight the fuck up.
DLC on phone apps.
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
Yeah,
Like,
So damn.
You just go
let me-
buy a game, and then like if you want more characters or something, you gotta go find out some cheats and shit. Yeah, you just straight up bought the game and they give you everything. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of that though, check this out, right? So I was watching today. I was watching WWF Superstars from September of 1995, right? And you know, because I love the '90s. Everything about the '90s, I love. Despite what my verse in the song says, like I love everything. The whack lyrics, the corny bullshit, the cheesiness. I love everything about the '90s. Um, but like I was watching this commercial. Well, I was watching wrestling, and they had it with all the commercials from back in the day. Yo, you guys remember back in the '90s? Everything had a live stage show. Everything.
Yeah.
Like Ninja Turtles, Mortal Kombat. Dude, they had Mortal Kombat. They had a live Mortal Kombat live stage show to coincide with the movie and the games. And fucking, well, wait, hold up, because I kind of hear myself. All right. Yeah. So like to coincide with the movie and the games, and then on the commercial, they was like, if you want to find out new cheat codes on how to do this and how to do that, you gotta come see the live show. We're gonna give you blah 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 and all the codes and this and this. And like I was sitting there like, that's fucking crazy, yo. You had to go and spend $40 to go see Mortal Kombat live, and then they're gonna tell you cheat codes. And if you didn't know that they was gonna tell you cheat codes, you didn't bring a pen and a paper with you to write them down.
Yeah,
So now that you know, you force your parents to take you to go see it again next weekend, and this time you bring a pen and paper.
Hold on. All right. I have three things to say about that in a short rant. First of all, how did they present the codes to you during Mortal Kombat, the live show? It was like, I'm going to get you, Scorpion. Don't make me have to up, left, down, right, B. That's not slick. It's not. It probably didn't flow. All right. Second point of order. Saying the words, I can't believe we're going to go see Mortal Kombat live, sounds like you're going to see a terrible band. Like the most terrible local metal band. And they call themselves Mortal Kombat with a K. That's just shitty, man. Shitty. Tertiarily, fucking, that got its start with WMAC Masters. All right.
Yeah, okay, all right. Now wait. All right, before you go with the WMAC Masters, there was a motherfucking WMAC Masters commercial on wrestling in 1995, like, and it was dope. It was fucking dope, like, because they spoke about WMAC Masters, like, so you're watching WWF Superstars, but you should really check out WMAC Masters. And it was like real ninjas, real action, real fighting. WMAC Masters, presented by the World Martial Arts Council. It's like, wait a minute, like how is this real compared to the rest? Like, there's a nigga named the Machine, and like he's like a cyborg, but like,
how is it real if they have energy bars at the top of the screen?
Yeah, like energy bars, ninjas, and like they was on a sound stage. Like,
Yeah,
these niggas was like,
you know what? I believed every kick when I was a kid. That was
I definitely did. I definitely did, nigga. Like, cause at that point, I had already kind of figured out that wrestling was what's the word I'm looking for?
real.
It was predetermined. There you go. I was kind of already figuring out that wrestling was predetermined, and so I was old enough to see. Like in 1995, I was 12. So I was old enough to see that when my man Tiger Claw fucking went up for the double temple kick, like the reason they showed it from a certain angle was because it looked like he actually hit the nigga, but his fucking feet actually went like a half a foot in front of the nigga. So and he just had the beautiful leg control to bring his feet like that, and they shoot it from an angle so that from an angle it looks like the niggas. You know what I mean? But that kick is not possible. Like, first of all, the kick is not possible.
My nigga, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get you upset about impossible kicks.
That sounds like a terrible ska band, Impossible Kicks.
Impossible Kicks.
So,
by the way, the host of that show, that woman, it was Bruce Lee's
daughter.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Sharon Lee or some shit like that. Shannon Lee.
I think it was
Stephanie,
Shannon Lee. Yeah. Hard times for her, man. All right.
Stephanie Lee. Yeah.
I think it was
So
Shannon.
let's okay. Let's talk about some of the references that we might have missed. Not references that we missed, or some of the things that we might have omitted from 90s back, like nostalgia. WMAC Masters being one of them. Tiger Electronics.
Oh
Damn.
What the
God.
fuck is
No.
Tiger? Oh, they made the brick game and shit.
No, just
Nah.
let it stay buried, bro. Don't even mention Tiger games.
Yeah. We're just if you want to know what these things are, you go look them up.
I think I know what they are, but I don't remember. Like,
No. It's
Don't
okay.
push the issue.
Yeah. I'll tell you. I'll tell you off the air. If anybody wants to know what they are, just Tiger Electronics. Let's see. Okay, that was one. Anybody else got one that we might not have mentioned?
I mean, everything happened in the 90s, so
Yeah.
can we not mention?
Slap bands.
Oh, I thought you were
Slap
like,
bands.
wait, I'm not getting it. Yeah,
Slap bands.
yeah, slap bands.
No.
you know what was crazy? Nah, talking about slap bands. You remember those strings that you put on your book bag and shit?
Oh yeah.
The Jansen?
Jansport strings. Jansport.
Yeah, Jansports. I said Jansen.
I feel like niggas robbed kids so they can get their strings.
Yeah.
Like it was like
You get beat up for your strings and shit.
Yo, that's
a point of pride.
You had to like burn the edges.
yeah. I was about to say. There you go. Like you had to
Don't steal the
burn.
strings.
Yeah. All right. But
Yo,
let's
how
not give
about
away
this?
too much about Jansport strings.
All right, what about this? Though? When every girl in school was putting those puppy paw prints on their book bag
Oh yeah, with the white out.
with the white out.
Mm-hmm.
What? Why? What made that cool? Out of nowhere.
Puppy paw prints. Okay. Lick on tattoos.
They still make those.
Yeah, obviously, but we found out about them in the 90s.
Yeah. Well, they came in the Marvel superheroes cigarette pack.
Mm-hmm. There you go. See? That boy know. That boy know what I was talking about.
Smoke.
Okay. Let's see. Lil Penny.
I don't
Y'all
know.
remember Lil?
What the hell is Little Penny, my nigga?
Okay, there you go. Great. Look up Lil Penny. Put 90s Lil Penny, and that's what the people can look up. If you don't remember Lil Penny, go for it.
Penny from Pee Wee's Playhouse, Penny?
Mm-mm. No, not at all.
Polly Pocket.
You never had Polly Pocket? Polly Pocket before Pokemon. It was Polly Pocket.
Nigga was saying Lil Penny. He was one in his head. I saw the gears twitch. He was like Lil Penny, P, Polly Pocket, Polly Pocket. Then he said it out loud, Polly Pocket.
Polly Pocket was dope. Polly
I
Pocket.
didn't know who the fuck Lil Penny was. So. Like, who the fuck is Lil Penny?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Is that like street slang for small pasta?
No, it's a doll. It's a doll.
Oh, you know what doll specifically came out in the 90s that I remember?
What?
Baby Tumble Surprise.
Yes.
Yep. Baby Tumble Surprise. A doll with a big giant head.
That hurts.
It was definitely a Dominican doll. Definitely a Dominican. Because those bitches got big, heavy heads.
They sold a brown one.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
Yeah, that was the Dominican one.
That was the Dominican.
That was the Dominican one. All right. Maybe like two more really good ones.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. So much shit was in the 90s. Gak.
Oh, Gak. And Gak Splat and shit.
Yep. Gak was in the 90s.
Those fucking...
And Flown.
Yo, the recording pens and shit. What do you
call
it?
The Yak
From Home Alone.
Those are yak backs.
Yeah, yak back.
Jack Backs.
Yeah, it was a pen. We could have
I
approached it.
always, I always wanted to bop it, but I never got one, son.
Bop it, twist it. Bop it, twist it, fuck it, screw it.
Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah.
That's a new one.
Yeah. All right, so that was 90s back. So yeah, go check that one out. Oh, by the way, you can check all these things out at glcbeats.com or soundcloud.com/Gangsta Like Claire. That's where you can download the new mixtape, or datpiff.com/Gangsta Like Claire. You know, it's all over the place. So you can get that there. The next one was Here Comes a New Challenger. Now this one I can't really speak much on it, other than my part, because I just sang the hook on it. This was Zashi. This was his first solo song. I know that really he was just trying to use it as like a debut song, and that's literally what it was. It's like his. I don't want to say coming out, because then somebody back, in the future is gonna be like, these niggas is gay. Like, yeah, I mean, look, JP said Zashi coming out. Know what I mean?
You
Like,
said somebody back in the future.
Yeah, back in the future, yeah.
You're just a drunk future nigga. That's the new character I'm working on. Yo, what up, nigga? Your transporter work? Mine's on the fritz, nigga.
I'm back in the future. Okay. So yeah, my part basically was just like, cause every hip hop song is about like I'm dope and you mad cause I'm dope, nigga. You mad cause I'm dope. Like, all right, so I just wanted to sing a song where I'm just like, nigga, you mad cause I'm dope and you not dope like me. Like, I bet you wish you was dope. Like, that's all.
Wait, what I just heard was, I see all these niggas doing the same shit, and I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do what these niggas is doing. So fun.
That's exactly what I was doing. I was like, oh, word, that's what y'all niggas is doing? Me
Me
too. Exactly. No, so yeah, like that's basically what that was for me. Next we have my favorite song on the whole mixtape, Park Bench. Now, I don't want to give away what the theme of this one is about. I know the people watching this are like, well, what the fuck, nigga? You said you was gonna talk about the songs, like. But this one is really special, so I'm gonna skip over Park Bench. It's my favorite song. Everybody should just go ahead and go listen to Park Bench. That's my favorite song. Okay, next we have Love Thang featuring Leela Fry. Yeah, so with Love Thang, the whole point of that song, I wrote the lyrics based off of the now infamous on the podcast breadcrumb of my summer, how I started off my summer, and I wanted to write a song for a female, like, because a lot of the shit that we do is about sex. We all love sex, like ridiculously, like, and I am absolutely obsessed with sex. Not in like a weird way where everything that I talk about has to be about sex when I'm having a private, personal conversation. But like in the music, I don't know. In my mind, I want to be a sexual demon. I want to be like a sex god. You know what I mean? Like I wanna fuck all the bitches. You know? Um, so this song basically was just that. It's about meeting a girl and like meeting a girl, having sex with her the first time you ever get an opportunity to, and like you didn't know, neither one of you knew that you were gonna have sex with each other, but when you did, it was dope. So this is about talking about it with the girl. So my question to you, Juan, is have you ever had that experience where the first time you've ever had sex with the person who you never really thought that you were gonna have sex with them ever? Um, like, what is that conversation like for you?
Well, I actually haven't had. Well,
I'm a virgin.
Huh?
No, like you started that sentence like you were about to say, I'm a virgin.
Actually, I'm a virgin.
Yeah, alright.
No, but no, hmm. I'm trying to think of a situation where like I was just talking and like I just happened to just like it happened to me once where like I just straight didn't know um that it was gonna happen, but that I was kind of like like kind of poking at it, like we were both actually kind of poking at it and everything, so we didn't like clearly come out and say it, but you know we kind of was just like talking about it and describing like, oh man, I want like kind of like, oh, I wonder how it would be, or like, oh, this is how it would be, if like, if we do this or if we do that and shit like that, but never really like said like, oh, like let's smash right now, but and actually spoke about the subject. Um, it just ended up happening. Um, I don't really know. Like,
What about how do you handle the aftermath of that? Because in the song, the way that I approach it is to not like it's out. It's like once you let the cat out of the bag, it's already out of the bag. Or in this case, once you get in the bag, in the cat's bag, like it's already in the bag, I guess. But like, like so, there's no need to cover up anything. Like the next time I see you, I'm gonna be like, yo, remember when we had sex that last time? That was dope. You know what I mean? Like
oh,
I want to talk about it now.
oh well, I wouldn't like talk about it right away. I'll just be like, yo, that shit was like, let's say like if she did something dope, like like she like OD like got into this crazy position that she was just like, oh shit, um, I will like blatantly and directly talk about that. I'm like, yo, that shit was crazy. I was like, oh, blah, and all this shit. So I I don't feel like it's a question of being like uncomfortable with it. Like you both already seen each other naked, you both had an experience with each other, so it's like if you both speak about it, like you should be like, yo, fuck it, like like this is what we did, uh, this is what we did, and and how it happened and shit. So um, hold on, I'm sorry, somebody's telling me to add them.
Oh. If it's Benito, don't add him.
Oh,
No.
yeah, something to say, but
Yeah, no, no. Sorry, Benito. I love you, my nigga, but when you come on the show, you fucking take over, and we can't have that. This is a special time.
so yeah, but nah, you should be chilling with it, like. Fuck it, like talk about the dirty shit that y'all did, whatever. Like it might just lead to another time, that you get to smash again. And I always say, the first time you smash a girl is never like, because I always had this shit where like, maybe you just smash once and then, some people push rope. Some people are like, damn, I could have done this, or like some people be like, damn, I could have done this, and like, I didn't have enough time, and some shit happened.
Yeah.
So I always say like the first time you smash is not the it's not like it's just like the icebreaker, it's not like the real shit. So
Yeah. So like I had my dick inside her, and now like that made everything cool. Like now we can relax. We broke the ice, put my dick in her, and now
yeah,
we're
and then you
friends.
just talk about shit like that, if you want to joke about it or be like, oh, like just tell stories between back and forth. Um, fuck it, like might lead you to smash again, and then that might be, your second time smashing. Like I guess, it all depends on like how the person is, on how you feel about it, or you know,
Mhm.
it
Mhm.
happens.
Yeah. All right. The next song. Where was we? That was Love Thing, right? So yeah, go check that out. GLCbeats.com. Um. So the next song that we have is Nerdy, Dirty, Sexy, Flirty. Now the inspiration for this song was um just I mean, the title should explain it. Like the type of woman. Everybody likes that lady in the street, freaking the bed thing. What we like is like a scientist everywhere, and even including the bedroom, like, because we want you to drop that crazy weird shit, and like, it's really a song for the nerd girls out there, because we make music for girls and black nerds, but we very rarely make music for nerdy girls. So this was really like trying to compare how like other lovers in other types of things, the whole Vanity Bruce Leroy thing from Last Dragon, which coincidentally there's a lot of Last Dragon and X-Men references throughout the mixtape. So anybody who's like a fan of those kinds of things, there's a lot of like little love letters to fans of those things sprinkled throughout the whole entire mixtape. We'll get to some of them later, but it's supposed to be, like, I mean, basically the overall theme is nerd girls, gamer chicks. How do you feel about nerd girls and gamer chicks? Chicks that are way into the geek culture, like, and real ones, not bullshit bitches that like, I play fucking Candy Crush, I'm a gamer.
Well, there's this crazy shit that's going on now. That niggas and bitches is making porn on the PS4 cameras and shit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they just start live streaming that shit. I forgot what the fuck the program is called. But yeah, like, there's this shit starting to come up and shit. Like, I was, going on the regular rounds, and fucking I see like, oh, PS4, like, and then I clicked on it, and then like fucking bunch of videos just come out of like just like niggas making porn on like PS4 cameras and shit like that. So.
Oh, that's crazy. I gotta look that up.
So
like you know, a lot of those have to be real. You know what I mean? Like just people that are
like regular people on their PS4 just streaming porn and shit for the fuck of it. Like, but like, I think there's some pretty decent gamer chicks out there. Hopefully, they just didn't get a PS4 just to fucking be like, oh, I'm a gaming chick. Hopefully they actually play that shit and play some good ass games. So
yeah. Well, what do you think about a girl that plays video games the same amount of time that a guy who plays video games? Like society, like we think that when we think of gamer guys, we as a people and as a society, we tend to think that they're just nerdy niggas living in their mom's basement, and that's a uniquely male trait. We don't really like, and when you say gamer girl, it's like it's always a sexy, super hot chick that nerdy dude in the basement would never fucking be able to get. But that's the image that the world wants us to think of gamer girls.
Oh no.
Yeah. Like, what about the sloppy? Like, can you really love a chick that's the equivalent of what people think male gamers are? Like, could you really see yourself with a chick like that and be attracted to her simply because she's into games?
I would only if she's pretty in the face. Please give me that. Because if like the fucking rest of the fucking dudes that are just like hardcore fucking nerd gamers, like these niggas is some, these niggas is some niggas. Like not niggas as in black people, but like
niggas as in them niggas. Like they're weird, like weirdos.
Yeah, like but I'm all down for it. Like, let's say, like, even if it's just like a regular, just your average chick, that just likes to play a video game. Let's say that she's just like, nah, fuck all the rest of the video games. I like racing games. Racing games is my shit, and blah, blah, blah. And that's all she plays, and like she's really good at it and shit. I'm like, oh, he's a real gamer chick, But fucking, and I wouldn't mind, if that bitch is sitting there 8 hours a day fucking playing video games. Like, I'd be like, hell yeah, like, let me play. You know what I'm saying?
What does she give you attitude though when you want to play? Like, cause that's what happens if you sitting there trying to play your game and your girlfriend's sitting there with you watching you play, and she's like, "Yo, can I play?" And you'd be like, "Man, get the fuck out of here, yo, Madden, son." Like, you
bro, then I'm smash her, like.
Wait, so as a punishment for not letting you play, you gonna hit her with the D?
Yeah.
That sounds
play with me somehow.
We gonna play together.
Somehow.
Man. Oh shit.
But
All
I
right.
think that I find that kind of like you know I never done it, so I kind of find that like something like mad kinky and shit, where like a bitch is just there like playing video games, and she's just like, yo, yeah, smash me, or like you just playing games, chilling on the couch, just rocking the
Getting top.
sticks, and then
Mm-hmm.
she just come over and she give you dome and shit, like
I've done that. I've
yeah,
done that. Yeah.
I think that's fire. Like
It is. It feels
and
great.
you feel like you're in heaven, like
It
nigga,
really
I'm sipping
does.
my beer, I got my blunts,
Yep. That's
yeah,
exactly how it went
I
down.
got my shots, I
Hmm.
got my cake, I got my dome and my games.
Yep. That's exactly how it went down. I've done that several times. I just be sitting there playing, and then it's just like bloop bloop. Oh, well, that's a nice surprise. I crashed. But yeah, I've seen it. Um. What was the next one? Okay,
I
Dirty
think that's dope,
Dirty.
bro. Like, bitches should be able to play more video games. And I'm not saying just fucking play, 2 days and then not come back to it like 8 months later and shit. I'm talking about, like actively playing and shit, going out and being like, yo, I got us this game and shit, yo, let's play this shit, and like, there's a bunch of two-player games out there and most of them are corny, but when you just, there with your bitch, and like, fuck it, like, chill, fucking play them corny games while you getting dome on the couch, like,
It works. It works. All right. So the next one we got here is we got White Satin. It's another one of those sex songs, just purely sexual in nature. So I'm just gonna skip over that one. You can go check that out. It's got some cool Last Dragon references in there about the glow and things like that. We're gonna skip over that one because it's just sex. It's what we normally talk about anyway. Then we have The Realist. Okay, now The Realist, it is another sex song. Like it's another song about sex, but what makes it unique is uh, it's more the perspective of the female really like you talking shit to the girl and like you thinking that you got the advantage and then she puts it on you so OD, but the twist is like she actually falls. That's the whole story of that. It's like the opening line to the song is I'm tired of talking to other bitches. I'm sick of half-ass apologies and forgiveness. I put you in a higher position than other females. Ignorance is heaven, but the devil's in the details. Like that'll probably be the only amount of bars I'm going to talk about. But with that setting it up to like you're G'ing her, you know what I mean? You're letting her know, like, look, there's other bitches out there, but I'm sick of talking. I'm looking to settle down, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to come home and have a nice cooked meal there and be with you and take care of you. I want to rub your feet, girl. I want to suck your elbows, girl. Like, I want to do all types of kinky, freaky shit to you, baby. And then she's like, oh, word? You think you can handle all that? And you get it. She put it on you ridiculous. And then you turn around and you put it on her. And then she gets hooked. And then all is revealed. And it's like, hey, one day you're going to find someone to love you, girl. But it ain't going to be me. I can't do it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like
mm.
when you see something that you want so bad, you go for it, you get it, and it's too good because you don't want to keep it. You know what I mean? Because you know that nothing good can come of it. So because it's that damn good. And that's basically what the realist is about. Go ahead.
I went through that experience actually uh no, 3 times
Hmm.
in my life. Um the first one, like, I realized just like right away, like, and I always say that I always think that it's just me selling myself short and shit, but
Hmm.
you kind of know after a while, after you chilling with a chick, and then you be like, nah, like, I can't, like, you honestly know, like, from I think maybe spending from like 2 to 3 days with her, if you're the one that's gonna, like, make her happy and satisfied with everything in her life, like,
Yeah.
or not, so it's like, you got to put it in both perspectives, like in her perspective and on your own. So you got to put two and two together. And and that happened to me the first time and shit. But The second time was that I just felt like I went at it too hard and shit, and not realizing, um, kind of like what she was into, not
Yeah,
into like in like interest, but like what was her whole entire life about,
yeah. You like kind of like you didn't see the red flags.
Exactly. I was
Mhm.
just seeing the good in everything, and all this shit. But I really didn't see what was behind the door, so to say.
Mhm.
Um, but fucking the third one, which is actually the most recent one, um, I just, I knew from the start, like, the first time I met her, I was actually, like halfway like sober and drunk and shit. So like I didn't have beer goggles yet, none of that shit. So, because sometimes I do get that,
Oh yeah,
but oh yeah, everybody does.
yeah,
At
exactly.
least once in your life. But but with her, like I kind of just like started talking to her, not even realizing it, and then I realized how like I was like, God damn, like you're so fucking gorgeous, like yo, like I can't even speak to you right now because all it'll come out is like, like,
Yeah, yeah,
I turn into like one of those nerds, going up in the fucking in the locker hallway, and like trying to talk, and they be like, stuttering. But but with her, like I just felt like, yo, this is way too good to be true, and then I went on my first date with her, and I realized I was just like, I can't do this. I was just like, nah, like. I was like, you got too much going on for you, and that like I don't feel like I'm the nigga that's gonna give you that type of love that you want to receive and shit like that.
yeah.
So it's like, but I didn't smash it. All three I actually did not smash.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, then you didn't. You're not talking about what the song is talking about. I'm talking about
Well,
actually smashing.
yeah, but kind of in a sense, like I just didn't smash,
You
but
you
if I
you
did smash.
emotionally smashed.
Yeah, exactly. Because if I did smash, I probably would have still felt the same way. I would have
Yeah,
just been, just happy about it because at least I smashed.
yeah.
But nah, all three did not smash at all once.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah,
All right, well, that was that one. Next one is 911. 911 is basically another one of those exercises in just being dope. What's significant about this song to me is one of like four songs on the album where I quote something that my dad said to me. The everybody knows by now the my dad passed about a week ago. So
rest in peace.
yeah, rest in peace, sweet daddy.
Boom.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so funny, yo. Like I'm sitting there talking to my family, and like I'm like, so many of my fucking friends like knew my dad and met my dad, and like we say shit to each other that like we get from my dad. Like, oh, you want to go upstairs and get a piece of pussy? Go upstairs, get some pussy. Like some crazy shit. Like we got a lot of sayings, like a little inside. Son, pass me that gun up there real quick. Like, like you know what I mean? Some crazy shit. Yeah, like yo, can you hold this fucking what was it? I think it was like a Uzi or some shit. Like, can you hold this Uzi down for the weekend? Like, get the fuck out of here! You crazy? I just saw it. Like, no, you wildin'. Like, crazy. Son of Umfe, Sweet Daddy, all that, man. Foosball table, always, man, always. So the next song is wow, the next song is one of my favorite songs. It's called "The Ballad of King Fuck." Um, basically, what's dope about the Ballad of King Fuck is basically I said one of the coolest lines ever, and it's a reference. What?
Oh,
Oh, it's
yeah, I
it's
see.
a. Oh, you froze for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. It's a reference to Journey. Um, and yeah, just yeah, you'll get it. Now that I said it's a reference to Journey, you'll get it. But yeah, that's that one. But that song basically is about uh like the girl you've now gone through with it. You thought that you wouldn't be able to provide for the girl. You thought you wouldn't be able to be there, but it turns out you're actually really good at being that dude, being the boyfriend, you know? And then all of a sudden, what the fuck is
Yo,
going on?
it's wilding outside.
What is that? It's like,
Let me mute this mic till it stops. There's a car alarm.
oh, it's a car. Hey, madam, that's my bitch.
For those that don't live in New York City, this is something I deal with every fucking day. Alright.
Okay, well, yeah, while he mutes his mic, yeah, all right. So basically, it's you've done everything, you've become the perfect boyfriend, um, and you're happy, and she's happy, and everybody's fucking satisfied. Then something kind of happens, and the balance of power shifts, and all of a sudden you notice that you can't really keep up with her. She is now not the person that you thought that she was. And this is where the whole overall concept of Rainbows and Chocolate kind of changes, and it gets a little bit more darker from here on in. So has there ever been a point where you dated someone and you didn't even realize, like, you thought that everything was going smooth, and you thought, you know, the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde thing, you thought everything was great, and then one night everything just fucking changed? And how do you handle that situation?
Oh, memories. This is good. I gotta listen to the whole thing because that means I can relate to this then.
Yo, you know what? You know what's so funny? Wait, but you know what's so funny? It's like I think to myself, like, I know so much about all of the people that know me, like, personally, like all the people that I know their first and last name, not because of Facebook, but because at some point in our life we were really close friends or whatever, whether we talk now or not. I know so much about so many people that, like, all these things in our songs, all the subject matters in our songs, I know these motherfuckers can fucking relate. And yeah, we get 500 fucking listens within the first 12 fucking hours of releasing the tape, but I know that out of those 500 people, maybe 10 of them were actually my friends that I have on Facebook. The rest were people that were fans from Jump Street, you know, and like they follow. Like
at Book and Benito, but
no, not Benito, but I add Book. I love you, Benito. I'm sorry, I'm not adding you. You just
down. Yeah, because I don't know why I can't
Benito
add
takes
things.
over.
I don't find the ad thing.
All right. Well, Benito just takes over, so that's why I can't add Benito. You know what? I think I'm gonna change the topic of this fucking, well, not the topic, the name of this episode to Rainbows and Chocolate / Sorry Benito, but you can't sit with us. If Benito's gonna hate me. He's gonna hate me forever. He's gonna be cursing me out.
Fuck out right now.
He's cursing me out right now watching, like, fuck you, Jay! Fuck you! If I was there right now, I'll be doing sound effects and da-da-da-da. I'm like, see, Benito? That's what I'm talking about.
Throwing daggers at you on the screen right now.
What? He's like, Benito's hating big time. So yeah, but yeah, I find that hilarious. Yo, what's good? Hold on, I'm in the middle of something. So I find that hilarious.
Hold on, what am I coming in on? Like, what are you guys talking about? Because
I'm trying to explain it. I'm trying to explain it.
What is it though? Like, what happened?
Nothing happened.
What are you thinking about?
Shut up, nigga! Stop trolling. I'm trying to tell you right now. The Book P is back, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, we're at Battle of the King Fuck. But basically, what I was saying was that, like, you know, people can fucking relate to these songs because I'm a human being like all of you motherfuckers. And if you have me on Facebook and you see the shit that I post on Facebook, when I release a fucking mixtape from my group or my band or whatever or anything, you could rest assured that whatever the fuck I was talking about like 2 weeks ago is gonna be in that song. And then you can listen to it and be like, oh shit, I went through that too. Oh, I can relate to that. I can get to that. Da, da, da. But yeah, the Ballad of King Fuck is basically just about, like, seeing somebody one way and then they flipping the script on you. Like, you thought it was one thing, you thought it was blue, but now it's purple. You know what I mean? Okay, now nobody knows what I mean.
No,
I
I
know what you
do.
mean, Jay.
Okay.
Oh,
I understand. If nobody else in this world understands, I do. um, see, that's like a little reference from the album. That's why you should go and you should listen to it. Um, and share it. Don't just listen to it. Share it. Share it with your friends. It's nice. It's
Can you
fun.
see me? I can't see myself. I'm not here.
Yeah, I know. For some reason, your camera is being weird. But it's okay. We see the two fat bitches that you got on your profile.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
all
So I
good.
don't even see that, but all right, as long as you see that.
Yeah, yeah. Um, all right. So yeah. Book, have you ever had that experience where you thought that everything was perfect and everything was beautiful and everything was one way, and then all of a sudden the script got flipped?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's not even just referencing relationships. I mean, that's a heavy concept in anything, in any aspect of your life.
Hmm. And I think it's important that I actually mention this and talk about it. The Ballad of King Fuck. The title was inspired by Mr. Bandanas. The song in and of itself is not like Mr. Bandana's song because like the message that I'm trying to convey in the song is different from why we call him King Fuck. So yeah, but I just like the way that that sounded, the Ballad of King Fuck. It sounded really classy. So that's why the song is called that. Let's move on to the next one. The next one is Party Down. Oh wait, hold on 1 second. Sexual. Party Down is that song basically is just about partying. Did someone say there was a party going on? And there's a little jab to DJs because where I'm from, a DJ, mixes, blends, scratches, MCs. Yo, what's going on? We over here. See there's Sedgwick, Busy B. Let's go. Like whatever. Like, yeah, that's a DJ. DJs don't push buttons to get to the next song while the last song is playing. DJs don't just match up BPMs and use key finder programs to play songs. That's all that was about. The actual lyrical content about the song is just having a good fucking time. Um, a lot of people have asked me, like, what the fuck do I mean by put your panties on the ceiling and put your hands on the wall? That basically just means like twerk or shake your ass and like to put your panties on the ceiling. I'm thinking there's a ceiling fan up there. I went to a party a couple of times back in the day. A couple of parties a couple
One
of times
time,
back in the day.
I went to a couple of parties one time.
Yeah. But yeah, back in the days, that was like a thing. Like there was at least three parties I remember in Throg's Neck where somebody's panties ended up in the ceiling fan, or like on the thing of a door, like right on the edge of the door. It just elevated panties. There was a bunch of panties always everywhere, just flying. So that's what it is. And so, bitch, take your panties off, throw them in the air, cause now it's a party, and then get on the fucking. They put your hands on the wall and twerk, and air out that coochie, cause I know it's been sweating. You know.
hell.
Well, that's what happens. At parties, you get sweaty pussies.
That pussy
Wow.
sweat.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yo, yo, disconnect
What?
me and reconnect me, my nigga, because I want to come up on camera.
So disconnect yourself. Just quit.
I don't know how, man. Oh, all right, reconnect.
Okay. So yeah, what was the next song? The next one was Party Down. Eggshells. Okay. Now, Eggshells is a song that's very near and dear to my heart. Oh, there you go. It's right there. You rejoined. Okay. Eggshells is a song that's very near and dear to my heart. Um, it's basically the story of like 2 years ago how my life was. Um, and I think for the rest of my life, I'm going to write about the situation with that girl because it was such a unique situation. I'd never been in a situation before where I felt so vulnerable. I'd never been in a situation before where I felt like I had to walk on eggshells because of this girl. I come from a time and place where I'm a motherfucking rock star. in my head, and I never had to want a female for nothing. So there was this one girl who basically changed all that, and the honest to God truth, like the reason that it changed all that is because she had a really wonderful, tremendous, absolutely incredible, incredible ass. Yeah, like so that was really the only reason why why that whole situation was crazy for me, and I really think that that affected me deeply in a way because like I'm like, who the fuck are you to tell me or to make me this obsessed? You know what I mean? Like, oh man, I mean, that ass though. Jesus Christ. It was like something out of a motherfucking movie. Like an X-rated movie or stuff. You dig? But with one, you know what I'm talking about. Yes? No?
What happened?
Oh, you paid attention? Niggas just left. No, I was just well, fuck it. I was just talking about that ass.
I was just looking at something.
Well,
But
all
nigga,
right.
you
No, I was just talking about that ass. Like that's all it was. But
you took the time
yeah.
out to
Okay. So we can talk about the next song because that really doesn't matter that much. You can go and listen to it at glcbeats.com. Man, there's a lot of fucking songs on this thing. Okay. Oh, there's only a couple left. Evil on Board. This is where and it goes from dark to damn near demonic. Uh, it's basically about killing the nigga who took that bitch. That's where my verse was coming from. You know, just being that angry, just mad enough to kill a motherfucker. And then we come to Circles. Circles is a song. That one is featuring Boog, and I don't know where Boog is right now. He keeps disappearing.
I'm here. I can't.
Oh,
And
but
well,
I
you
can't see
know,
him or hear him.
what?
I said he's on, but I can't see him or hear him.
Yeah.
You can't hear me.
So Boog, leave the call again if you're still there. Um, Yeah, yeah, Circles. Circles is basically it's a song about going crazy. Uh, there are three very distinct verses in Circles. Look, I'm trying to add you, bro. Like, I don't
Oh
know. Oh, okay, you're there. Okay, you're there.
no,
Now you're there.
you can't see me. Just fucking add me water.
No, 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 you're there. You're there. You're there. Oh, god damn it. She's making this show longer than it needs to be. Oh no, not Lisa Boone. Who the hell is Lisa Boone? You know Lisa Boone?
Lisa Boone?
Yeah.
Lisa Boone? Lisa Boom as in bomb. Like boom.
No, Boone, nigga. Boone. Like
Boone?
Pat Boone. Boone, Boone.
Uh, no.
I just gave this
I
lady
don't
his
even
whole
think I know
number
a Lisa.
on TV.
I think the only Lisa I know two Lisas, and I don't think
Alright.
they even know about this.
It's not like it's a secret, bro. They're a nationally syndicated, actually worldwide show if you think about it. Look, there's just
No,
something wrong
all I
with
heard
the
was
movie
I
camera.
know like two Lisas and neither one of them know about this.
Well, three Lisas actually.
Oh, three
Go back.
Not one Lisa is privy to this.
All right. Okay. So, all right, I'm trying to do like an explicit show, and then like my mom is standing like a foot away from. I'm on TV. She's just standing there looking like, oh, you on TV? Stop standing there, ma.
Just trying to
Oh,
get in there.
go out there that way. All right, yeah, but so
Oh, back for some
okay,
inexplicable.
there you go. All right, there you go. But
You
yeah,
look like you in a blizzard right now, so.
Boog. Talk about Circles. Talk about what Circles is about.
Circles is about a guy, well, a character that I set up in the first verse. He's just mentally, just having a kind of a breakdown, and with the breakdown comes these like delusions, whether they be of things or events or grandeur. You know what I'm saying? But he's just mentally coming undone. And what's interesting about that is my verse sets this character up, and Zashi, uh, who raps the second verse, he didn't hear my verse before he wrote his, and he just contributed to the same character just from knowing the basic theme I was going with, and he just did a perfect job. So I think it came out dope, and I think it really captured the mood of it, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was really good. For me, I had wrote like I knew what the concept was, but me in my own arrogant self, I decided to not go against what the character was, but when I wrote what I wrote, I had to write it from a real life kind of point of view where I was going through some tribulations with a friend of mine, and I needed to write something that felt like that. And for me, it fits. It fits like it fits
Us.
everything that it fits everything that the song is about. Um, but I don't know if like because when I listen to Circles, I feel like I added a character to it that wasn't there by saying the line, "I can't explain it, little sister, help your brother." But like I feel like that character that I added, like if a person was listening to it and like deeply and really trying to connect the dots, I feel like at the end of it, it's like a big reveal that like, oh, he's like talking to a specific person too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's all one. I feel like it's all one person. You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know what his delirium trigger is. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? You know what that catalyst is, and once you get towards the end of the song, you've created this catalyst. You know,
Mhm. Mhm.
or at least a contributing factor. You know, and it even plays on things that I've said. Uh, when I say I'm not even listening, I'm daydreaming, nodding off at my sister's christening.
Christopher, yeah.
That's when someone's christened, when someone's baptized, they're becoming a new person.
Mhm.
That's what your character's sister has become.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were there during her metamorphosis, her christening. You know.
Hmm. Hmm. It also leaves it open to interpretation of at the end of it, uh, who is the crazy one? Who is the one that is actually like the one like that is going mentally crazy? You know what I mean? I when I said little sister, I was thinking in the sense of the metaphorical little sister. You know the hey soul sister, the yo, what's good, sister? How you doing? You know what I mean? Not in a literal sense, but it still makes sense. However you wanna, however you wanna take it. I don't know. Oh, gotta go meet the mailman right quick. Okay.
That's weird. That's some that's some Pee Wee Herman shit, and it's mad
Yeah,
because it's at 8 o'clock at night. So what are
eight
you doing,
o'clock.
man, under the cover of darkness for? Post office
Shrouded in
open now.
darkness.
My nigga,
He's
this
gonna.
office on the eastern seaboard or the country open right now, my nigga.
All right,
Sorry.
let's jump to the last couple of songs here. Hopefully, Walt will be back before we wrap up. "Take Me With You" as also features Blue P Fury. Now, I had mentioned at the point of 911. After 911, the mixtape as a whole starts to take like a darker turn. So this is where like we said, where Evil on Board was demonic. Circles is like a mental thing. Take Me With You. Now I'm gonna keep it 100% because this is like a subject that I don't really talk about. I put on this facade that I'm this fucking lady killer out there. And it's just a character, honestly. I do good, trust me. I do extremely well in the lady department. For like a guy that looks the way that I do, I pull some shit. But I'm not by any means this guy that I play on all these fucking shows. That I'm fucking all the bitches. I'm not that dude. I'm definitely not. Uh, there's niggas that are like 10 years younger than me that have slept with 3 times as many girls that I have in my life. That shit is embarrassing. um, but with that said, "Take Me With You," how I wrote it, like, first of all, how I made the beat was like the way that I wanted, everything came out the way that I needed it to fucking come out. Like I never intended to rap on the two verses. I always intended to rap on the choruses and the bridge. And I wanted somebody to write the verses in between, kind of like filling in the blanks, kind of like a add Mad Libs, you know. For me, and that was Book P. And then for me, um, it's about wanting to die. Like everything that has happened to you, to this person in Rainbows and Chocolate so far, has led to the point where it's like, well, fuck it. The one thing that I thought was gonna hold me down, the one thing that I had to live for, is gone or fucked me over, and that comes from a real fucking place where I was in a deep depression, and then I invested my heart and soul into a particular person, and she ended up destroying that shit, like, but not even being a woman about it. You know what I mean? Like she destroyed that shit and just like a succubus and just Cthulhu everything destroyed. You know, massacre. So
Shout out Cthulhu.
yeah, but
See, like Godzilla.
hell yeah. But it's the whole point of it was that like um, you know, you can't do that to people, yo. Like that shit, that shit hurts. Like that's how dare you? How dare you hurt somebody, lie to somebody, treat somebody like that? Like that's you have no, like you don't have any empathy. Like it's just it's crazy. So yeah, I wanted you, and you couldn't do anything about it. You know what I mean? The guy in the song couldn't do anything about it at all. Except what he did, and that's write the damn song. You know what I mean? And as the world once again turns its back on me, like you feel like when that one person like shits on you, you feel like everybody did it. Fuck it. Everybody's getting punched in the motherfucking mouth tonight. You
I
know?
thought you were gonna say the stomach, because that would have run.
Oh no, but everybody did it. You know what I mean? Oh, Wad's back. Good shit. Cool. That was stuff.
Well, like
Now what?
I got
What?
my package from the mail.
Gosh.
Oh, like it really like was mail.
Yeah.
In that package.
How the mailman come at 8 o'clock though?
Not UPS. FedEx, nigga.
FedEx is late, my nigga.
Huh?
Nigga still got questions.
Well, I got my package, so I don't give a fuck what time you come.
Did you set it up that way?
No, just bought something off of Amazon, and it arrived right now.
That's crazy. Like, how niggas know you was gonna be home at 8 o'clock at night?
I don't know, nigga. My doorbell rang. I looked out the window. It was the mailman.
A sequence of events.
So I'm like, oh yes. I was like, man, is that my package? And I know it was my package because it's supposed to be here like in October.
Yo, you're not giving us no information, like no new information. He said,
like,
I don't know, nigga, I'm clueless as you, so why he came at 8 o'clock, nigga? I don't care. I got my shit.
no, nigga said, why did it come at 8? You were like, well, I ordered something off Amazon. Like, all right. There was a nigga with my package. I said, is that my package? You said, that's your package. I was like, can I sign up for that package? He was like, please do. I was like, thanks, nigga. And then I came back and showed y'all.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
But we know that. We just lived through that, my nigga. Like we witnessed it right now on national television.
That's what I told you I was. That's what I told you I was gonna go get.
I know, but why did it come at 8 o'clock? Why not? Why didn't it come at like 12:30 this afternoon?
I don't know, nigga. Do I look like I work for FedEx, nigga? I don't know.
That's what I'm asking. I'm like, did
Like if you have a uniform, or like the brown shoes or whatever they wear, or they got like purple shorts on. They're like
It was a white puppy on it. Not what's that? UPS? Not UPS. The other niggas. I don't know. I guess
No,
FedEx works late. I don't know, nigga. I got my package.
But my nigga,
I got my
like,
screen, nigga.
But what I'm trying to say is, like, did they try to deliver it before?
Oh,
Was this their
I don't
first
know.
attempt?
I might not have been home, and yesterday was Sunday, so I don't
But
know.
did you have a note on your door? Did they
No,
hit you with the note? Then this was their first attempt.
no, probably.
So basically, because look, people are watching this and they're gonna be like, "Yo, what the fuck is wrong with FedEx coming to my crib at 8 o'clock at night?" Like, there's like a handful of things you could be doing at 8 o'clock at night that
But
does not require me needing to receive mail. Like, we could have took care of that at like 6, like 5.
yeah,
You
but
know, wow.
actually worked out in my favor because I wasn't home from 9 o'clock this morning. So and I just got home like around maybe like 3 or 4 o'clock. So
So what if you need? What if you got some time sensitive shit delivered?
then I'm pretty sure they'll send it on time if he got time.
I don't know. I don't trust that, my nigga.
I don't think anybody's FedExing him milk or anything.
Like, you never know. You never know. Like, some shit is really time sensitive, my nigga. Like,
Well, I had standard shipping, so they didn't give a fuck about. They was
That's
just probably
the
tossing my
standard-
shit around like, oh fuck this shit.
Had standard shipping.
that's the standard. How is the standard? 8:49 at night.
They bring it on a.
I should have put the FedEx nigga up in here and be like, yo, like, why the fuck you
You
putting my
really
package
should
at
have.
8 o'clock? Like,
Cause I got some questions, nigga.
oh, alright, like, I'm happy because I was home and shit, so I'm glad he bought it at this time. So.
Nigga, you have low expectations. Like, nigga, like, these are not business hours, my nigga. Like, what is he talking about right now?
Oh, I don't know, nigga, then that was his problem. Like,
No, that's your problem, nigga.
why is it my problem?
What if you was smashing? What if you was smoking?
Oh,
What if you
I
were
would have been
doing?
the same way. Like, hold up, bitch, I gotta go get this package.
What if you were doing a nationally syndicated podcast / web show? You know, like, you just gonna pick up a package off hours? Like,
Yeah, but I really needed that shit, so.
okay, all right. Well, one. Wait a minute. Let me put these in perspective, my nigga. Just so you don't think I'm trolling, 'cause I'm really not. I'm trying to like make you see something.
You trying to
Like-
clarify something to me that I don't
No,
know?
I'm trying to make you see the light. I'm trying to enlighten you, my nigga. Illuminati. Listen, like, okay, first of all, nobody who's watching this, like, you know, in the future, they're not gonna understand what time it is right now. So I could be like, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, but I'm gonna keep it 100. All right. It is now 8:08 at night. Okay, 8:08 p.m. on a Monday, right?
Confirmed. It's 8:08 on a Monday right now.
Okay. So about 8 minutes ago, my nigga Juan left the show to go get a package, sent me a text message, and was like, yo, I gotta get this joint from the mailman. I'm thinking that's code for somebody dropping off some weed or something, you know, crazy, right?
Actually, package.
He actually went to the mailman. Now check this out though. That's dope because it was the mailman, so that makes sense. That because
Wasn't even Carl Malone, son. It was the real mailman.
it was a real nigga mailman. And it's 8 o'clock at night at this point, right? What mailman you know delivers shit at 8 o'clock at night in the real world? Who knocks on your door and be like, I'm the mailman at 8 o'clock, at 8 o'clock at night, my nigga? Like, unless you was like wrote in the comments, I need this shit at 8. Like, niggas, like, you know, unless it was something time sensitive and the time was you need it by 9, so he came at 8 so you can handle business with it. But that was not the case.
Maybe he fucked up.
Yeah. So why is it standard? You should report that, man, and be like, yo, like, call the news.
Why would I report it? It was standard, and I was expecting it in October, like the first week of October, and I got it today.
That's another thing. That's not a red flag, my nigga. You
No,
know it's not
I got my
anthrax.
package earlier than expected. Like, how is that a red flag? Like,
Too soon.
You got it, yeah, you got it a whole month earlier.
well, I opened it up and there was no anthrax, nothing in it. Like it was the shit I ordered.
You don't know what anthrax looks like.
Nigga, you
But
could
I
have
ain't
ordered
there right now, so.
anthrax. Nigga, you could have ordered anthrax.
Nigga, you
Yeah,
put that anthrax in the lineup.
that's great. You just don't think it's a tad bit odd that the mailman came to your crib at 8?
Honestly, yeah, I do think it's a tad bit odd, but
Okay.
I don't really, it didn't really faze me because I'm like, yes, I finally got my shit earlier than expected. Like, because I was all like, fuck, I can't get this shit till like October and shit. Like, so.
Okay, wait, hold on. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, wait a second. What's in the package? Because now I have to know.
It's an iPad screen.
What's the next song, Jay?
The next song and final song is "Give 'Em a Fight." There's not much to say about "Give 'Em a Fight." It was done by Onboard Balloon. It was a beautiful piece of music. I spoke about it earlier, and it's the perfect song to end off the whole entire mixtape because it shows perseverance. No, the guy in the song never hit the bitch. He found clarity through drugs. And so, yeah, that's the message. Smoke weed, drink, get drunk, and the message is also fuck your life, because it's ours. And it happens to be yours, so I guess fuck my life. All right, makes sense. So that's Rainbows and Chocolate. That's also today's show. Thank you for watching. We love you. You can find this mixtape, Dope Love, our second mixtape, Dope Love, and our first mixtape, Expeditions in the Avant-Garde. You can find that at SoundCloud.com/Gangsta Like Claire or GLCbeats.com.
Oh my God.
That's the mailman again?
No.
Oh my God.
All right, but yeah. All right. So, glcbeats.com. Google me, JP Fury. Yeah, I think that's how I should end off. Okay, so scratch that from a couple of seconds ago. Okay. All right. So, 4, 1, 4, boog. And for my yeah. And for my goddamn self. This is JP. This has been another. I fucked it up. It's okay. I love you.
We'll fix it in post.
We probably won't. So, but fuck it. We'll pretend like we did. All right. So, edit. That's a breadcrumb. So, for Boog P, for Juan. All right. For Juan and for my goddamn self.
For Juan's mailman.
And for Juan's mailman, this has been another brilliant, wonderful, beautiful, exclusive episode of the Gangsta Like Web Show, Rainbows and Chocolate. And if you don't know, you can Google me. Nah, that's kind of gay. I don't like that. Go fuck yourself. Yeah. Go fuck yourself is much better. Okay, go fuck yourself. We love you.